Yep.
Yes? All right. This is my P90 test group, Get It Done for Everyone. And this is Angela's. Angela has a person in this challenge group. And I called them out the other day. I'll show you because they weren't posting. And when people don't post, I call them out. Well, here's one. Where is Greg Hampton? We miss you, because he usually posts every day. And he was posting pictures. And I give away like a shaker bottle or a tote bag or something for the person that posts every day, each week, or each,
Nice.
And it doesn't cost me. It doesn't cost me hardly anything.
Yep.
And so I can send it out to them, and they're just all thrilled that they got something. Or I'll send them out a couple of packets of E&E or R&R. So here's what I did. Where's Greg? We miss you. And I put some funny stuff up here. Anyway, he caught on. And Laura, another girl in the group, says, look, it shows he's seen it. So she's calling him out too. Telling us what's going on.
That's great.
So this group is still very active, and they're in their last 4 weeks. They're in think of anything to post. They're all in the challenge guide. Just add my own little twist to it. So, for instance, and I know that some people have had to repeat a week or two because they maybe didn't get the workout they wanted to get, or they missed a few days. So I just said that if you feel like you need to repeat weeks before this, go ahead. This is not a race. This is a journey to better health and fitness. Then I post all their workouts and the Tony Horton video. And I usually do this on Sunday, or Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, so they are ready to go on Monday. And then I will post throughout the challenge groups different kinds of things to get people, to get people excited and let them post what they're doing. I talked about how to survive the holidays and what not to eat, and if you do eat this stuff, don't worry about it. And we've got more challenge groups coming in the new year. I will post things from the Beachbody blog. And so as you can see, it's just kind of like just fun things, and it gets people engaged, and people are still engaged in this group, which is kind of hard to keep people engaged in a group for 90 days. People start falling off. They don't want to post anymore. There's Paula just telling us what she did for her workouts today. She just posted that. So that's my P90 group. I also have a group here that's Les Mills Pump and Les Mills Combat, and they're pitted against each other. So it's called the Transformers Face Off. Transform your body with Combat and Pump. So I saw this video today, and I posted this in all of my challenge groups. Because when people start saying life's getting in the way, or they're feeling sorry for themselves, or they miss a workout or two and they're complaining about it, I will post something like this to make them realize these people don't stop. And so you shouldn't stop. Why are you stopping? Debbie Noble, she says, I hate to say this, girls, but the last days I've been falling off the wagon. Still doing Shakeology, but have had no time to work out, and I can't wait until Friday, because that's the next day she'll be able to work out, because she just became a new grandma. So that's a good reason right there. But she has been trying to get a few workouts in.
Shannon,
yes.
So I'm sorry, guys, too, I'm moving around because I've got bad reception where I'm at, and I can't find any lighting for you guys to see me.
Well, that's okay. We kind of see you.
There we go. Okay. The posts that you're doing,
yes.
Where are you? You mentioned the Beachbody blog. Like, where do you pull your ideas from for the posts that you're putting up, in addition to your own creativity? Like, what are your go-to sources for what you're posting besides your creativity and the Beachbody Challenge Group guides? Where do you go to find some cool stuff like this?
I go to, sometimes I'll just find something on another coach's page, or I'm a member of a lot of fitness pages, so a lot of stuff comes up, like Coach Calorie has tons of great stuff. That's a Facebook page with lots of fitness information. I'll find different things on the Les Mills Pump page, or I'll find things on the Max 30 page. So it's really essential that you don't get boring, you know.
Yeah.
So this particular post here for Pump is from the challenge group guide. So I just put it up, and I'm going to put on some fun pictures to do with this. So I put in these pictures.
Where do you find these pictures? Just
I
Google?
find them all over the place. Oh, and one of the best ways to find pictures, if you're not seeing anything you like on Facebook, just Google
Yeah.
images, and you can Google pump iron images, and this one will come up
Yeah.
among thousands of others. And I like to use Bing because when I search Google search, I always hit Bing because it seems to me like they have the most images that are free, and they don't have any stamp across it like it's somebody else's picture that you can use for free. They're just plain pictures. And this one, I post this every Christmas.
That's awesome. Yep.
I don't even know where I got that one because I've had it for years.
But it keeps it fun.
It does. It keeps it fun. And here's my Bonnie and I have this 3-day refresh page. This is our holiday survival detox page, because a lot of people are doing 3-day refresh and they're starting at all different times.
Yep.
So we started this at Thanksgiving, and it's still going. Here's Beth, my friend Beth, who just started hers. She's on this will be her 3rd day. And here's some other women that just bought their kits. And there's Laura. They're going to start theirs on different days that they say they're going to start. So Bonnie and I keep this page going because we both have people in it.
Awesome.
And I will find, like, if you want to Google for images, 10 reasons to drink water, or why should you drink water, or just images drinking water, you will get millions of them, just millions of them. So you just pick the ones you like. The ones you like. My free page, I've got a free one going here. This is my holiday survival guide. I just made this up today. I mean, I just made this post up. Have the holiday goodies entered the picture. So I'm talking about what my tricks are to not eat everything in sight. I put them in the freezer, or I take them to events, or I hand them out to my class members, and they can't eat them until after they work out, that kind of thing. This particular one, a friend of mine that's in one of my challenge groups, her 5-year-old son made that picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I asked her, can I use it? And she said, yeah, use it. So I think it's awesome. It was like a health fair for this little grade school, and this was his do jumping jacks and eat eggs. Well, that's healthy, right? So
That's great. That's really awesome.
Right. So I will find all these different things to post. This is a Beachbody card, and I posted that I sent that to all of my Beachbody customers as well.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
And you can personalize the Beachbody e-cards, send them out. And this is a picture that I made with PicMonkey, and I just put a bunch of programs on it.
It's really awesome. I mean, this is where you're showing your creativity. It keeps your daily posts, or the posts that you're putting up, engaging and fun, and people look forward to them. And I think that's the most important thing. It's not dry, monotonous, boring information all the time. It's like, wow, this is a really cool and exciting post. Mm-hmm. And it gets people to respond. And I think the other point that you made that's really helpful is, and I use it all the time too. Google is your best friend.
Yep.
There's nothing you can't find. And so between Google, images, and exercise tips and strategies and things you can share with your groups on a day-to-day basis, in addition to, like Shannon mentioned, being in other challenge groups. If you as a coach are in other challenge groups, maybe of other coaches on the team, it doesn't mean you have to be engaged in the actual fitness program, but you can be in these challenge groups to see some of the posts and get ideas that you can copy and paste into your own support groups.
Yes, if a coach says, can I get in your group to observe? I'm like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Another thing you can do in challenge groups, you can always look who saw these posts. So 8 people saw this post. So if I'm looking down here and I keep seeing the same people, 16 people saw this one. If I'm going through here and I'm looking for somebody that hasn't posted for a while, and they it looks like they've seen the post, but they never say anything, I'll call them out. And
Yep.
I'll say, Michelle Smith, how are you doing on this workout? How are you doing on your workout? Do you need some help? How are you eating? Things like that. And 9 times out of 10, they will respond and say, well, I fell and I hurt my hand, so I'm not able to do this workout right now. So I tried to do a treadmill. I'm like, well, then we'll tell them that's good. Just do something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I've got lots of groups. There's Beastie Beauties. This is my Body Women group. And they're almost done. This is leg day for them. So
Right. But the other thing that I like is the names that you give your groups. The names are creative in themselves. And so when you're inviting people and you're sharing, what you're doing with your online support group, and then they get wind of the name of the group that they're in, it just keeps it fun and refreshing.
Yes. And there's a lot of different ways to invite people. Lots of different ways. I get really good results with making events. So
you do event pages?
Yeah, I do event pages, and let's see if I can find my next one coming up here. And I haven't really promoted this next one yet very much.
Okay.
But this is my next Insanity Max 30 group.
Nice.
And so I've invited that many people. And that's not all my friends yet. I just invited them. But we've got 4 definite people going and 3 maybes. So when I get the maybes, and I'll see if there are coaches or not. Only one person on here is a coach. Jill's a coach. I will message those people and say, why are you a maybe? What's your problem?
All right. And, what is it? Yeah. What do we need to do to make it a definite? Let's talk about your goals. Yeah.
Right. And so I'll say, and there's one guy that's always on my maybe list, every single event, always. So I call him out on this page, every single time. Brian Waterbury, why are you on the maybe list again? What's your deal? Are you going to do it or not? Do you want to get fit or not? And so I'll get in their face a little bit, but in a nice way. And there's your poster. I'm using that.
Nice.
Yeah. So making an event works for me. Private messaging sometimes works well for me. I know Bonnie does a lot of private messaging, and it works great for her. It works really well for her.
Yep.
I will also go to my Beachbody email, and I will send out emails to all of my customers asking if anybody's interested, or do you know anybody that would be interested in trying out this new program with me? So it's not like, hey guys, I'm starting a group, but go buy a program. Right. I will say, I'm getting Insanity Max 30. Is anyone interested in trying this out? I did that with T25, and my eye doctor actually emailed me back and said, yeah, I want to do it. So that was really cool. And you can get, when you get customer leads, you do it. Please do that.
That's what I sort of mentioned. All these ideas and creative groups that you're seeing here, guys, that Shannon has, and the fact that she's inviting people continually, all the customer leads that you get as an Emerald, these customer leads can be invited to these challenge groups.
Yeah.
And so it's really important that that's why, you can go ahead and just invite your customer leads to your challenge groups, but if you don't know them at all and you haven't tried to communicate or contact them, and they don't know who you are or how you work as a coach, they're probably going to be like, who is this person and what are they inviting me to? But if you communicate successfully with them and you make that introduction without trying to sell them anything and just offer support, then your invitations become much more powerful, and they want to ask more questions, and then you ask more questions of them about their goals and what they're trying to achieve. And it looks like here we have, is this from you, Shannon?
Yes. This is what I send, and
hold on, Shannon. Hold on a second. Shannon.
I'm talking about this
Shannon?
is what I send to my. Okay.
Shannon, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
Because I don't want, this is a really important part, and I don't want my computer to freeze. Am I coming through clearly?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. This part that I've highlighted here, this is, I don't know how big this is for you. I don't know if you see it well. This is what I send to all of my customer leads. This particular one, I talk about Shakeology right here because this was a customer lead from Success Club, and she bought Shakeology.
She bought it, so right, she already got it.
So I would leave this out.
Yep.
This part out. You know, the Shakeology part for regular customer lead that hasn't bought, who has been assigned to help you with your health and fitness goals. And I talk about them and what they are getting from me, and not exactly what I'm going to give them, but what they can get from me. And I say, please reach out to me with any questions or concerns to let me know your health and fitness goals at this time so I can help you reach them. I'm here to stay connected with you and be sure you are success with your programs and nutrition, and to answer any questions you have along the way. Then I ask, what is the easiest way for us to connect? Email, Facebook, phone, text. Then I say, I tell them my objective is to support and help them with goals and confidence. So then I leave my info is already on my email, so I don't have to add it here. It's in my signature on my Beachbody email.
Yep.
So I always give them my phone number. And you're not going to hear from everybody. Very seldom do I hear back from anybody. But when I do, it's somebody that really, really reaches out because they want to talk about the program. They want to ask me questions about this or that program. I actually have got 2 coaches that have signed up because of the lead programs.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so it's great. And one of them just sent her stuff into the Beachbody Challenge. I think Denise Besserell, and I think she won something.
You know, the other thing on what you're talking about, when you reach out to your customer leads, they don't often respond to that first communication attempt. But I think what is so successful about Nicole and Jessica Vanderberg's system is they have a series of structured follow-up emails that fall on a timeline. So you're not bombarding somebody every day, but there's just a simple follow-up message to say, you know, hey, Shannon, this is Don reaching out to you again. Just following up on my original email. Look forward to hearing from you. And they actually give samples of the verbiage used in each of these follow-up emails, to the point where the last one that Nicole Jones uses, she says something along the lines of, okay, this is my final message, because I don't want to come across as a stalker. I'm just here to help you achieve your goals. Look forward to hearing from you. And usually by then,